Hey guys, everything new under the sun here. This is a bit of uh, just a rant, opinion piece. I don't know. This is from Iceland magazine. This is just I guess a commentary on the state of the world here, where we are. 0% of Icelanders 25 years or younger believe God created the world. New polls reveal. And obviously, you can see where this is going, and I think this is the general trend the whole world is going to. And if we're in the end times, I think this is going to massively increase for sure. Iceland seems to be on its way to becoming an even more secular nation. According to a new poll, less than half of Icelanders claim they are religious, and more than 40% of young Icelanders identify as atheist. Remarkably, the poll failed to find young Icelanders who accept the creation story of the Bible. I don't know where the Christians are there. That's odd that they couldn't find anybody. 93.9% of Icelanders younger than 25 believe the world was created in the Big Bang, which isn't even a provable theory. The Big Bang is something out of nothing. Ex nihilo, that's the same as the Bible, something out of nothing. That's 100% faith. 6.1 either had no opinion or thought it had come to existence through some other means, and 0% believed it had been created by God. That's just man putting his faith in man, who is fallible and absolutely ridiculous in a lot of areas, and not recognizing the sense that it makes. If you're going to believe in an unproven theory that man has that makes no sense, that actually parallels the biblical story, something out of nothing. That's what the Big Bang is. Nothing was there, and then nothing blew up. Why would you not then believe that God created the earth out of nothing? I guess it's to them it's more far-fetched to think that there's a loving God outside of time and space and matter that created the earth. So let's just believe that nothing created the earth and the planets. Younger people are inhabitants of Reykjavik, are least religious. Older people are far more likely to profess religious beliefs and to identify as Christians than those who are younger. 80% of those older than 55 identified as Christian, and only 11% said they were atheists. Now, my comment to those people would be, what are the Christian parents doing that all their kids are not believing in God? I think a large responsibility is on the parents to bring the children up in love and godliness and faith, and it's up to the parents to train them up. Large responsibilities on the parents. And if 0% of the young people, according to this poll, whatever, I don't know if they pulled 1,000 people or whatever, if none are showing that, then what are the parents teaching their kids? Maybe the parents are being, the liberal, politically correct and saying, I'm not gonna force my faith upon you or something. Well, do they have much faith in their faith if they don't think it's important enough to teach their kids? This is bad news for the world, but this is obviously where we're going, and it shouldn't be something that we should be surprised about. This is probably what was occurring in the days of Noah, just prior to the flood. It was probably Noah was building the ark for over 100 years, and there was all sorts of disbelief. People just didn't believe there was a flood coming, and didn't believe what Noah was saying. And so this is indicative of our time, and well, I guess the falling away is related to Christians more so, but just the general falling away, the disbelief of man, and man's putting faith in mankind versus faith in an all-powerful God, Creator. There's no rationality behind it. There's no evidence to support it. They're just choosing to put their faith somewhere else. They're believing in another religion, and that's what atheism is. It's a religion. It's a faith. And so I think this just bodes badly for Icelanders. I could go into many things that could happen, that could come out of this. I won't even go there. I'll probably do stories in the future about it, and you'll probably just see where this country goes in the future when there's no more Christians kind of keeping the country somewhat grounded, and maybe the keeping some of the blessing of God on the country. Anyways, I'll leave it at that, and you can make up your own decisions. But this is where we're going. This is the future of the world now. I think the Lord's coming back real soon.